How's it going, everybody? Nikki D here, Counter Show Live Man. Yet again, we're sorry, my voice is I might be a little quieter. I'm just around a lot of people, and my throat is a little sore, unfortunately. But I want to show you where I'm at. So take a look. Then it's the exposure is just absolutely hideous. So look, you can't even see what that is. But either way, don't worry about it. St. Andrews. Yeah, Sam, man, I want to. This is the first vlog of 4. So I want to just, we'll kind of get into it. So yeah, a while back I mentioned that I was going to be doing some traveling, and I'm not using the clip-on mic, so hopefully the audio sounds pretty good. I have not used the built-in DJI audio, but yeah, I'm not expecting any issues. So a while back I mentioned, and not that long ago, that I was doing a trip where I was doing a few cities, and we are wrapping up today. Yeah, we're like late afternoon. We're finishing up here very shortly, and we're getting out of here. And so yeah, I figured why not? You know, we'll do the Edinburgh one. So yep, that's where we're at. We're in Scotland, and I just wanted to quickly talk about like kind of just a couple of things that I did, and you know, hopefully this isn't too long. Now, originally what I was going to do was I was going to make the video and make them like one video for all of them, like Paris, Amsterdam, whatever, and I was like, man, it's gonna be way too much. So yeah, the first day was the flight into London. There's not too much to talk about there because I want to leave London till when I get there. But from London, I took the train and I took it to Edinburgh in the morning. It was like 4 hours, which was actually pretty good in my opinion, and was like, you know, 60 euros or something, I think, to book. So I mean, overall, I can't remember if it was euros or pounds actually, but like, because the site I booked on might have been a little weird, but either way, yeah, it was fine. Like, it was good. You know, it got me where I was going, which, you know, sorry, I'm just shifting. Which I appreciate, right? So that, yeah, that was good. So far, like, I'm not going to talk about my whole itinerary, but just like some of the highlights, I suppose. But I did like a walking tour, so I did a lot of like the Old Town, the Red Mile area, New Town. So I just kind of like perused around, and I really got to get a feel of like downtown, which was, there's a lot going on. I mean, there's a lot. One of my tour guides was telling me that like the population is like X amount, right? And it's like, oh, but all of Scotland is like 6 million. And it's like, dude, it felt like 6 million. But I know it's like tourist season. It's July. Like, all of it just makes, you know, it just makes sense, right? That it's going to be busy. But it's busy. It's actually one of my least favorite things is just walking in the city because of how many people are like slamming into me. Yeah, it's brutal. Like, there's just nowhere to walk. The weather's actually been kind of good too. It's been rain. Well, it's been 4 days of Scotland, so it's been rain for 2 and sun for 2. So, and rain this morning actually. So you could kind of say it's a half. But either way, yeah. So I did. So I've done a bunch of stuff there here in particular. But a few of them was like the castle. So I did the Edinburgh Castle. I thought that was pretty good. It was like 3.5 hours of just like, you know, really getting into the audio guides. There was a few other castles I did as well. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation because I don't have the spelling in front of me, but it's like Dune Castle. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Dune Castle. I know I'm butchering that. It was good. It was very solid, actually. I was very happy with those. I'm very happy that they're doing like audio tours with a lot of these places. They'll give you like a little tablet, and they're like, yeah, go ahead, and you can just like listen to everything, and it's fantastic. Yeah, so I did that. There was another castle. That's with an I. Too many castles. Yeah, that was good too, but the gardens they had were kind of like, eh. There was one spot, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it was a jail that you could do. Like, you could go check it out, and I just felt like it was kind of tacky. They had things like stapled up onto it, which was like, okay, cool. Like, they had like the plaques, I mean, on the walls, right? And when I went in, I was just like, they had like a guy like role playing the jailer, but like other than that, I was like, this is it? Like, this is what I paid for? And so yeah, it was kind of sad, you know. My hostel has been interesting too. I'm not really going in any particular order here, by the way. I'm kind of flying all around. My hostel's been very interesting. So there's a common area like downstairs, and in the common area every day without fail there has been a group of people down there that have just, it's like a bunch of kids that are just like making food, like mass making food. The first night was like a bunch of pizzas. They had like 9 pizzas, I counted 9 pizzas, and they were making more. So I don't know what it is. It's like some class trip or something. And nobody in my room has talked, right? So the first like 3, actually, I guess, because this is the last day. The first couple days, no one spoke to me at all. Like I'd be like, hey, you know, you'd be lucky to get a hi back out of them. And the last night, 2 ladies showed up who actually did talk a little bit. I was like, okay, like they're friends or whatever. And one of them ended up like snapping the bed that she was on. So it was like, okay, that's kind of funny. And another dude has rolled up again, like didn't. I think he rolled up way too late though, so I didn't like have a conversation. But it just seems to be like, to me anyway, it's a little bit more of an antisocial hostel. Like I'm kind of more used to a little bit more dialogue. So it's a little different for me, but I mean, it's okay. But yeah, it's like, it's nothing. The first night in London though, that was brutal. It was, it was like a capsule hostel. So it was like this little tube in a wall, right? Like when you think capsule hotel, right? And you're like that tube in a wall, that's the same thing. And they had no window. They just had a little fan in the middle of the room. And I'm telling you, man, I cooked alive. I got like 1 or 2 hours of sleep. And I mean, that was generous. Like even the blanket they gave me was like so thick. I was like, dude, it's not winter, right? And it's London. Like it's warm, you know, it's warm. So other stuff that I've done, like, you know, the National Museum. I mean, you could have spent all day in there, to be honest. It was absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know what it was. It was five open floors and 2 others that was like, one was a terrace and one was something else. And it's like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, again, like there's no way that like feasibly I could have done all of it, but I probably spent a couple hours in there at least. And there was a whiskey tour that I had booked, which was surprisingly good. They take you through these like rooms that'll have all these big TVs, you know, and they'll be playing video, and the host or like the person working will narrate through them and, you know, get you to do stuff. And some of it was kind of interactive. Like you got to you had like a little scratch card, and you would scratch a certain part of the card and smell it, and it would kind of give you the smell that you're kind of seeing on the screen. And it was obviously about the type of whiskey and everything. Kind of cool, man. I was like, you know, and like decently priced. Kind of cool, like not super tacky. Like the Guinness one is, I feel like that's what I was missing, was like kind of some kind of guide or something. I'll also note that I've only done 2 bus tours here, so I'm actually now curious how they're going to be out of London too, because I'm doing a few out of London, like to Stonehenge and a few other places. And both actually, yeah, both have been the same result. So they've been these small little buses. I do have a photo of me in the seat, like taking it. Oh, maybe I'll put it on screen. But yeah, so I have a photo, and it's like a small little bus. It's like a van is what I would call it. And it fits like 13, 14 people, something along those lines. And it's absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. And the ones I've taken, like the ones in Ireland that I had taken, sorry, I just gotta make sure I'm ready. I got 15 minutes. Yeah, so the ones I took in Ireland were like, you know, what you would think, right? It's the big bus, and same as Miami, 2 layers in the bus. So it's nice because you're getting a small group. Like today, I'm sitting like literally the first seat. So like me and the driver, like the host, are sitting there talking half the time, and it's kind of cool, right? You can have some nice conversations and see what's going on. Yeah, so I guess it's just like kind of just, I don't know, anything else comes to mind. You can tell I don't have a script because I just kind of talk loosely about what I'm doing. But yeah, today was like St. Andrews, so it's like visiting some like little villages along the way, but St. Andrews was the big thing. So I've been here it's been about 3 hours here. Again, of course I did the cathedral. Of course I have to do the castle, right? You know, love a castle. Even the cathedral, like that, like there's like the one that's like right in Old Town, super nice, man. And like I gotta say about Scotland, like just in general, it's been a pretty good vibe. Overall, like I've had a pretty good time. My first impressions of London, I don't know, man. that's for a London video, but dirty. That's probably the best thing. There was just like crap everywhere. It was actually kind of insane. Yeah, so I'll just lay in for what else is going on, unless anything else comes to mind specifically. The name of that castle is bugging me, but what I'll do is I'll just like Google it after, and I can just put it in the video. we'll type it in. So yeah, so what tonight is, I'm gonna try to actually get back a little bit earlier and like try to just like settle up, like just be like, yeah, I'm good. I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't need to be out super late tonight. I haven't really been either. I usually get back at 8, and I usually leave, like I'm showered and ready to go by like 6:30. So I'm up early, and then I get back at about 8, and I think that's fair. Like that's a pretty good day, and I'm usually pretty beat. So yeah, but that being said, I want to get back a little bit early, mainly because I fly in the morning, right? So I've got to, I got to take the bus. I got to ferry out the bus. It doesn't look too complicated. Take it up to the airport, and then I got to fly to Amsterdam, which is about an hour and a half, and then from there I got a train to downtown, and I have a walking tour at 2 p.m. So like it immediately kind of kicks off again. So the first day that I fly into the cities are not like very intense. Like I don't have a lot planned. However, I'm only doing the one flight because I didn't think you could bus, and if you did, it would be quite a while because you'd have to like go around, right? So we're gonna fly over, and then from Amsterdam we will train, and I already have that pre-booked. And from Paris, and that would be to Paris, and from Paris we can train back to London, where then I will do 4 days. So that's why I don't want to like talk about London too much yet, because I haven't been. Well, I got into London at off the train. I got into London about 10:48 p.m. So pretty late day. But yeah, that being said, guys, we will close it there. And if I just remember anything that I didn't talk about, maybe I'll make an amendment to the video, or I'll just add something in, like some footage over top, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, it's all a blur. Sorry, and again, I apologize, but my voice is like jacked right now. My throat is pretty sore, so it is like I'm coughing and stuff because I'm just like slowly dying on the inside. I'm not sick, but that might happen, but I'm not today. So either way, we're doing all right. But yeah, good time overall. Very happy with Scotland. I know I haven't seen everything, but I got a taste of the Highlands. That's why I've been scratching. You can't see it, but I'm scratching my legs the entire time. The bugs there. I don't know the name of them. The actual name. It's not midget. It's like midget. I don't know. Whatever it is. If you're Scottish, you know what I'm talking about, and you'll be laughing at me. But yeah, in the Highlands, I wore shorts and didn't think about that. I got literally like eaten alive. So yeah, I'm scratching my legs, and it happened for since Monday. So there you have it. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.